So DDG can visit Halo in Italy while Haley is out there working on a movie. Now, the condition is visitation hours are from 9 a.m. to 6 p.m. daily. Haley's team had proposed 12 p.m. to 6 p.m. Now, the visits do have to be supervised. Haley's nanny is going to be the supervisor along with her security.
DDG is back in the news as he has gained permission to see his kid. That's crazy. He was granted permission to visit his kid while Halle is in Italy, I guess, working.
Congratulations.
That's just weird to me that you get permission to see your child
Congratulations.
for no real reason.
Right. Then if you was somebody that didn't want to have no
But
parts
that's
of your
what
child,
that's what happens when you're on the outs with the that's what happened when you and the child's mother are on the out and stuff like that.
Yeah.
you gotta have permission to see
got
see your
permission.
child.
If y'all
That's
were cool,
crazy.
you could just shoot
Yeah,
on in
come
there.
by
and shoot
anytime.
back.
But you
Y'all
also
ain't
gotta
cool.
understand she ain't right. She ain't right. Now he shouldn't have had a baby with her, but what?
Hey, are you trying to? Because as the guy, are you trying to make it right? You made it work. I think
He
you made
can't.
It work.
He had to leave her ass. She crazy.
and that's cool. But nevertheless, you still have to still try to work out to be reasonable sounding parents, regardless of if
She's
the
the one
relationship
causing drama.
doesn't work out. Well, what happened? They're still young. And
Yeah.
my boy, didn't he just come out with his girl? So now it's really petty.
I
See what
mean,
I'm
the
saying?
thing about it is, this is where everybody like to run to social media and put your business on social media. Number one, you're giving any and everybody an opinion about whatever's going on in your
And
household.
then the problem is exasperated because now everybody got an opinion
taking
your
sides.
situation.
Exactly.
Yeah, so it looks like he has a lot of strict guidelines to follow.
Haley's lawyer raised concerns about the nanny feeling unsafe, while being alone with DDG. So they went ahead and used her security. No overnights allowed. DDG cannot take Halo DDG cannot take Halo more than 3 miles from the hotel that Halle is staying at. Must stay near Halle's hotel in Italy. And DDG cannot post Halo on his social media.
One of those is that he needs court-approved supervision. And both his and Halle Bailey's legal team were responsible for finding some in Rome. So they had to go, I guess, in Italy and find a supervisor that was court-approved overseas. And they were only able to find a therapist. And so I guess the singer and actress did find detectives and private security through local authorities in the city. So they're offering to find a nanny and personal security.
So now the nigga, he only can be around his kids with
Security.
With security. Like, listen to how that sound. These are your children, and you have to have you got to have security around your kids. But again, if this man didn't want to have nothing to do with his children, would she be using them armed security to make him be a daddy?
Nah, but I mean, at the end of the day, it just boils down to get back in her good graces and y'all
can't get in the good graces.
Stop.
How can you get a good grace with some shit like that?
Stop. These are young kids. How old are they? 26?
20, yeah.
They're young kids.
They ain't young. He passed 26.
I mean, they're still kids.
You almost
but
auntie and uncle.
Y'all have a child.
Yeah.
Y'all have to come up with a better way than this. Now we're just going because people's feelings are hurt and stuff like that. And now it's just snowballed into this big thing now. You see what I'm saying? Y'all have let this situation get out, and now it's snowballed into
Was
this
she
huge
one
thing.
online crying and shit about this whole situation?
They both been online.
But then she not initiated first though.
That's why, like you say,
She initiated. She's the one who ran to the internet.
Exactly.
First thing, like, we have to stop running to the internet.
Crying wolf.
We just have to stop running to the internet, putting everybody in your business, because then the people who are Haley's fans, boom, hate them.
But then he sit here, but he showing text messages of her ass crazy as
Crazy is catchy.
Duke might just be safe because this right here finna take over the internet. I'm not gonna lie, y'all. We all thought DDG was guilty, okay? I did, y'all did. We just gonna keep it a buck. We thought his ass was guilty, especially after Halle had them pictures proving that he put his hands on her. Not only did we find out that she in fact lied about him putting her hands on her, allegedly she threw herself from the back seat to the front seat trying to punch him, and because of how he was driving, landed on the steering wheel. And she's going as far to say that she was literally trying to off herself multiple times, threatening him to talk to her or to be with her, and if not, she was gonna take herself out.
Both of them are. They're both.
Hey, but he's showing receipts though.
Yeah.
He's showing receipts how
They
toxic
are
her
both
ass is though.
toxic, and they need to grow up. That's just that. They're both toxic, and they need to grow up.
Yeah, unfortunately, there's a kid caught in the middle.
Right.
So one of the issues they're having is they're saying that the nanny shouldn't be allowed to testify in court hearings. So they're having the nanny, I guess, testify in court hearings, and the judge denied that request to DDG's team. So the nanny is still capable of testifying if Holly's team requests her to. So DDG has to be careful with everything he does and says around the kid during the supervision.
Got a comment in the chat.
Yeah, Charles said, I don't think people see how crazy this is, but if a mother having to get granted permission to see her children, then everybody would go nuts, which I fully agree with.
Oh yeah, they totally would.
Yeah, so for supervision, Holly's nanny and security will be there to watch over DDG during his visitation schedule. He'll be able to see his child from 9 a.m. to 6 p.m. Holly tried to push for 12 p.m. to 6 p.m., but the judge was like, nah. No overnight hours are permitted.
Overnight hours.
Yeah, the two sides have to share locations, no social media postings. And they're dictating where DDG can go with his son. Both parties agree to tell each other where they're.
That's some crazy
Shit.
ass shit, man. Real talk.
Both parties agree to tell each other where their hotels are. However, he cannot exceed a 3-mile radius. DDG is not allowed to post on social media, whereas Holly can.
Like, you see what I'm saying? That shit whack as.
Yeah.
Like he's some type of serial.
Yeah, his mother will be in Italy as well, despite his ex's demands to not have her present. As for future important dates regarding this custody battle, a remote mediation will take place August 8th, and their next court appearance will be for the both of them on August 20th. So.
She is a trip, bro. That shit crazy. You sat here.
That is wild.
You have a baby with this man, and you got all these restrictions around him as if he's some type of creep.
And he's not even a danger. I don't even think that she filed false claims against him of abuse. Mm-hmm. Yeah, and so the judge, I guess, took her side, granted her an order of protection. That's why he has to go through all this. Now, DDG is pissed because I saw a video of him earlier, but he was saying how his next kid, he's going to go to a fertility clinic.
If I'm 29 or something like that, and I ain't got the time, I just go to that place, do my little 1-2, put my shit in the cup, take a little egg from somebody, throw it in another little body, cook that 9 months, you know. You can do that type of shit when you got money.
Because he was sounding like Ebony K. Williams in this blog. I was like, nah, bro, don't give up on hope like that. Plus, too good for you to be planning children and shit. Everybody knows it just happens. But yeah.
But then again, like I said, this is the part I've been trying to say. Like, you can't. It's no foolproof as finding like which one is right for you. You know what I'm saying? And unfortunately, he had a kid with her. You know what I'm saying? And she toxic as hell.
Oh, she's
super
toxic.
She's super toxic. So it's like, damn, like what do I do? You know what I'm saying? If I haven't heard him out here cheating on her. You know what I'm saying? So I don't know. Like I said, as far as what I've been getting is she's got some issues.
Yeah, she's got issues. She's controlling all that. And I'm sure he saw that. You know, I'm pretty sure he saw the red flags and just proceeded anyway because he was too young to figure shit out. Or maybe he was enamored with the fact that she was a Disney princess. I don't know. But I know he's going to be scarred from it. And I wouldn't be surprised if he pulls an Ann Edwards. And it's just like, nah, you can just raise him by yourself. I'll pay whatever you tell me to pay, or the judge tells me to pay. But I could see him doing that. But I think he can't do that just because too many people are watching him. I'm pretty sure his career would probably go downhill if he abandoned his child. So I don't think that's going to be a possibility too. I think he just has to put up with it until the child's old enough to know better.